And a good chilly morning from Oklahoma City. Hi, everybody. I'm Steve Ross here at the Hart Trailer Sports Desk on day 2 of the NRHA Futurity. A little special this year as we don't have the ancillary classes. So we have but one arena going, and that's the big one. We're looking for 75 horses to make the semifinals out of this round over 3 days. After lunch, we're going to be about halfway through seeing those 300 some odd horses. And let's look at the leaderboard now and see who's in first right now. It's Guns Are Vintage and Jason Van Landingham, a son of the great Guns Are for Shooting, the late great stallion owned by the Humphrey Ranch up there in North Texas. Jason came in ready as he always does right now. This is the high score of the horse show. Happened late yesterday afternoon, a 2:23.5. The day's a little longer here as we shorten the first go-round from 4 to 3 days, so a few more horses to run each day. We see about 130 each day. So there's one to watch for come semifinal time. Here's another one, and this is a mare. Casey Deary showing Hello Pretty Woman for our Chazy quarter horses. It's out of that great mare Casey rose to prominence on America's Next Gun Model. That's right, making her a full brother to the great horse Maverick. And boy, you can see the family resemblance. Can't wait to see this filly in the semis and hopefully in the finals, as it looks like another great mare in the making there at the Deary Ranch. Wouldn't be a finals without the great Craig Smershel. This time on Steamy Dreams. Comes into a 222. That's 74s across the board. And I don't know of anybody that's done that as consistently as Craig has year after year. I always joke, it's like he's showing the same horse every year. They just go out there so disciplined, so correct, so pleasant, and they just make that same steady run through the go-round, through the semis, and into the finals. And Craig's dangerous because he always has a lot of horse left in the finals. Here's one to watch for of Jamie Walters. This is Check Shining, and Martin Mulestouter was a 222. And I mean, I watched this run, and he just connected the dots, plus half, plus half, plus half, all around the pattern. Really looked like he did it within himself, and one of those that there'll be a lot of horse left for later in the week. Really one to watch for here, Check Shining and Martin Mulestouter. Well, so far, Mr. Consistency, Luca Fapani has 2 that looks like are clearly in the semis. Saw one the first day. Here's his effort today. It was a 221.5 on Get Groovy. And once again, that typical Luca Fapani style. Really loose and freewheeling, but stayed within himself. Very correct. Avoided the penalty box here and put together a really textbook run on Get Groovy. Another one of those you got to wonder, is he saving a little horse? How much more is left in the tank? That's why I love the semifinal and finals format here. Everybody has to show their hand. You may sandbag a little bit earlier in the year, saving for this event, but with the payout now, a record $4 million again this year, these riders are going to show what they have. Now, we're going to come back at 4 o'clock this afternoon right here on the Hart Trailer Sports Desk and get you updated from really everything that's going in the first 2 days. We'll still have a few left then, an entire day tomorrow, but we should start to get a sense on what it's going to take to crack that top 75 in the level 4. Then we'll take 30 finalists from each division after that. The focus right now is who's going to punch their ticket to that 30-horse finals come Sunday night. And the first step toward doing that is making the semifinals. Should be a great show. The depth this year is incredible. Until then, this will be Steve Ross for the Hart Trailer Sports Desk saying so long, everybody.